In the last episode, Ross and I had to work on one of the many jobs council had given us to pass, I guess, the development for the whole project. In the last couple of weeks, Ross and I have been quite distracted, and the main distraction has been the construction of retaining walls in front of cabins 1 and 2 just here. These were started by the builders' tradies, but we weren't happy with the direction they were taking that, and I mean that quite literally. So in this episode, I'm going to show you our fix for that problem, and if you hang to the end, I'm going to share some very important news.
Life on the farm at Seven Hills Estate is far from ordinary.
We've had a calf. One of our 8 cows drops a calf, our first for the season.
After leaving behind the hustle of city living, James and Michelle transformed their Sunshine Coast hinterland weekend getaway into a full-time home.
That's beautiful.
Look at that.
Between battling droughts, fires and torrential rains, they dedicate their time to cultivating a syntropic food forest, restoring rainforests, revegetating the land, or simply unwinding with family and friends as the animals graze. This year marks a new chapter as they kick off their most ambitious project yet. The first stage of their eco-farm stay, featuring 3 cosy cabins and a barbecue kitchen that will offer a peaceful escape for visitors. But challenges are never far behind.
Look at that. Oh.
Will unpredictable weather, local regulations or budget issues get in the way of their dream launch? Join them on this journey through the highs and lows as they bring their boldest vision to life. And discover what it truly means to make life better on the farm. This is Seven Hills Estate.
So I'm here on cabin 1, and some executive decisions were made without my input, and while they're not wrong, I just don't agree with them. So it comes down to a matter of opinion, I guess. So here we have to have a retaining wall up against the front of the building to hold back the driveway, and they decided to shoot the like a 45-degree angle of retaining wall across here. The problem with that is we end up with a space between that wall and the house, which you can't really do anything with. So Ross and I talked this through, and we're going to pull out these last 2 posts, this one and this one, on both sides of the building. We're going to try and pull them out today and put them back in and reset them out to here. And that way we can retain and hide underneath the house there all the way along here, and then we'll put the 45 going out that way. So essentially all this here will become concrete space for the car to reverse or go forward on the other side. So that's our job for today, and partial next week. We're going to be challenged by having to get the sleepers down between those posts. They're about 80 kilos each, so we'll have to figure out a way to do that. So we're just going to use a chain, or
yeah, I think
and the
yeah.
I think that'll go. I think we'll just put a sling around. I think it'll go. Slipping. Nah. I'll try again. Oh, cheers. It almost went, you know. Straight up there, Ross. Straight up. No. It's not gripping. Grab the chain. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right, that's that. The problem we have with this one is if we create a big hole and it has to be filled with concrete, you can't backfill it with dirt and then dig another hole with concrete. This won't be strong enough. So whatever size hole this comes out at, that's a lot of concrete got to go back in there. But being so close to the building, Ross really wants to pull this dirt away a little bit, so I'll loosen it at least. So clean out the other side of the hole with a shovel. I'm just hoping you can use a tilt on this to nudge it over. No, you have to go down deeper, Ross. Shove it down deep. Hey! Broken. Right, now tilt across. Look, it's moving around, Ross. Let's just put the chain on it. Well, if you're a New South Welshman watching this and laughing at my rigging, just remember we won the State of Origin last night. Yep, he's got it. Just walk backwards. Two down, one to go. No. Two down, two to go. We don't mind if you make a big hole out of this one because the post isn't going there. It's going to go way back here. That's it. Oh, glad he's doing this machine work. I'd have 4 holes in the walls already. Same deal with this one. We don't want the hole to be too big. Wouldn't make sense to have the chain at the top, you get the most leverage, but I'm a little concerned the post might bend. It's a better concreting job, that one. There's so much happens in just one day. I had meetings down in Brisbane yesterday, and while I was away, unfortunately, I missed all the waterproofing getting done. And I just popped in to have a look, and it's fantastic. There's the shower over here. I don't want to walk on it. But yeah, this is cabin 3, and I'll take you down to show you the barbecue kitchen before I go. The waterproofing that's done there. Add a little bonus, we have our friends from Aspen Cabinets, Burpengary here, starting to put the cabinets in the camp kitchen, so that's nice. I've been using Aspen. They've done quite a few kitchens for me over the years, and they've been really, really good. I know they're my builder's preferred kitchen maker, and I can see why. So I'm hoping I haven't met them yet, hoping these 2 installers aren't too shy, and they don't mind being on camera.
Producer that's
Okay.
in the sink cupboard.
All right.
And we're almost hardened on it already,
Yeah, right.
but that was poking up a little bit higher.
Yep.
So that's right.
These are all weatherproof, eh?
Yeah. Yep.
Amazing. What is this? Is that a laminate?
So if you look at the edge of this stuff here, it's kind of like just rock hard shit, pretty much.
Yeah. So do you guys do the tops as well, or is that a different company?
That'll be Stone Guys.
Stone Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, looks great.
Yeah, we'll be up at your cabin 3 up there as well.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Look at that. More waterproofing. Any problems so far on this one? No.
Just, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
it's more of a black.
Do you remember selecting that? I don't remember that colour.
Yeah,
Selection
well,
at all.
I thought this was the black and white one, but this is not black, it's more like a graphite, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I like the handles. It's weird. There's no
I did
handles.
really good on that selection.
I reckon they look good. But there's no handles at the down the humanities box, so.
They haven't done it yet.
No.
But look at this, so I don't know what's going to go on here. Is that,
I know.
if there's a VJ, doesn't look like it's going to fit.
Feature something.
So this is oven, sink, dishwasher, microwave.
Oh, of course, the dishwasher.
Now, for those people who are in wheelchairs, they won't be able to reach these top things, of course. But everything they need is down here. I was just saying to Ross, I could quite comfortably live in this one. I like this one.
Yeah.
I like that view.
Yeah, water's so close, hey? Just there.
Mm.
So this is the same colour as cabinetry.
Range hood there, pizza oven there. Barbecue there, range hood there. Refrigerator for the Burnett family.
Plenty of storage space there.
Hmm.
This is a false thing.
Tub goes in there.
Self-glazing. Oh, they made it, this is different because it's that,
Yeah, it's fully washable. You can hose it down. You might get water in your drawers and cupboards, but the faces are safe. You can hose it all down.
I wonder what the,
I can't remember what handles we chose. And these kitchens are going. Oh yeah. Very nice. You reckon, Oscar? Love it, eh? Looks good.
Do you know if you're tiling all the walls in the bathroom?
I believe floor to ceiling. I'm not 100% sure, but floor to ceiling in here, but not the toilet.
Yep. So, well, here, and here.
Well, it must just be where the wet seal is, I'm assuming. So,
Well,
your bath.
that has to be wet sealed out there just for your bath, obviously. But you still could. Oh, what's that doing?
I don't actually know. I mean, it might pay to have that paint all the way through here.
Yeah.
Then again,
This
the
is-
VJ stops there, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, what they can do is they can put a little
Oh, that must,
aluminium channel on there.
that must be taller than that. Because you got.
Well, yeah, something that's, well, that stuff's a little bit thicker, but even then you still run out there.
Yeah, stuff that I know. You need me to call? I can go ask Jacob here. He'd know.
Is he the tall blonde one?
Yeah, he tall blonde. Hey,
Yeah.
He's
All over.
yeah, he would know.
Yeah.
Or Jai.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. That he just bedded this up last night, like 4:30. They
Yeah.
got here at 4:30. I was told. I wasn't there.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised it'd be dry enough for you to put that on.
Well, I made sure I gave it a good rub first, see if
Yeah.
anything came off, because I thought, I'm not doing that if it's still.
Yeah.
So yeah, they bedded it just high enough. Obviously, because it was an afternoon job, they didn't have time for the rest of it. I mean, they still got to get all the full from here to this waste grate.
Yeah.
And get in there and
From
shower.
here, yes. Yeah,
Coming along with that.
it is, eh?
Hopefully this is my last trip back out here.
It's just this one and that one you have to do. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Doesn't that look great?
Very.
Ain't nice, honey.
Yeah. And the coal's down the other side.
How many cars out there? Couldn't see. Lying on down on the job, that's why.
Having a sleep.
Yeah.
Do all the in between of them.
Oh, isn't it terrible? In between there.
Yeah. Got a nice paintbrush look.
Let me show me that. Yeah.
Between the slats has done that.
And you got a nice little, you got some girls watching on here
Yeah. They've heard the buggy and they've just come back.
in the audience.
The puppy dogs and the chickens, they're all keeping an eye on us.
So
Yeah.
you managed to get a lot of oil here.
Uh,
He- here
That's because it's the first time you pour them out.
and
it's
here
very-
and here. And there's still a lot around the edge of the tin, and the tin lid's not on, so if it happens to get kicked...
I think Ross is calling you.
Gosh, Oscar, come on, we're not wanted to. I got to whip back and have a meeting. Michelle and I have an online meeting. Just before we do, or before I whip back at least to her, I want to run up and have a look at, see how Nicole's going oiling the remainder of the arbour. Wow, it's almost finished. That's looking good.
Get there.
Nearly done.
I can't do all the tops though, so Ross said he might do them because I can't reach.
Michelle, what we had to do in the other ones, we put the 2 ladders up
Oh yeah.
and we put a plank on, and she just walked along, you know. Once she's up, she's okay. You just sit her up in the to the chest height in those big beams,
Yeah.
and she felt safe then.
Yes, I just got that a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm pretty well.
Yeah. So you're doing a second coat already, or no?
This is the first
That's
coat.
still the first coat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't finish it all yesterday, so this all I had left was this half of the beam, and then that big beam.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
so the rest of it.
She wanted to work on it with you, but she's been held up. But anyway,
Yeah.
I got to run back now. Got a meeting, and I'll bring it down with me. So much more happens here at the farm than what you see in these regular YouTube episodes. So if you want to know more, jump onto our website and subscribe to our monthly newsletter today. There is a featured article and many other special and regular articles to keep you informed. And we even have an activity for your student or your primary school aged children. I'm just putting the finishing touches on this month's newsletter, so be sure to check it out. I'm standing in cabin 3, and that's our wheelchair accessible cabin. And I'm getting a little frustrated because things have been approved, signed off on, council signed off on it. The guy who designed the building signed off on it. Our builder didn't have to sign off on it. He didn't know any better, so he's not responsible. But the certifier even signed off on it. And now he's come back and said, no, we're going to have to change this door behind us. This is the door into the bathroom. Now, as you can see, it's a cavity slider. Now, they have to have a certain amount of space between the handle on the door jamb side and the handle on the outside of the door. We don't currently have enough space. It's supposed to be 65 millimeters, I think it is, either side of the handle in order to be approved. And as soon as you bring the door out that far to put that handle on, the distance between here and the other side is insufficient. So our certifier came back, and even though this is approved, we have to rip out this whole wall now and put in a bigger cavity slider. There was one option of having the door hinged, just capping this off, and having the door hinged on this side and swinging it around like that. I don't like the idea of a door swinging out. We're not allowed to have it swing in because it's too close to where the toilet's going to sit, so there's measurements everywhere in regards to what's allowable there. This is not the cheapest solution, but it's certainly the best solution. But I'm going to be wearing all the costs. So this whole wall's got to come out, and we've got to put another thing in, another sliding door in. And unfortunately, there's a weight on that. That door's got to be specially made for it. And also to be a flat plain door. It won't match the other colonial doors that we have in the property, unfortunately. So it's going to look a little bit odd in that respect, but again, the outcome will be best in terms of more practical and usable for everyone involved, and not just those in a wheelchair. So we're going to be set back more, and it continues to be more like this. I am worried about what happens when the certifier comes back, when the job's done to certify, and then he picks other things and says, that's not the code, we've got to change it all. So I don't know how to do that and how we bet it. Oh, far out. You've done heaps. Oh, you see, you just did this, the posse.
Yeah, just nice.
Just pushed it off.
A little bit at a time. Oh, I put a heap over here as well. But then tried to track this in a bit, so we won't want to put the fence on that and still keep the fence in, because that could just wash down. But yeah, I was just going to go and get some slings and get that tank out of the way so we can visualise, move that bin. We'll just visualise how that's going to shape there. I don't know how we do that.
I think, yeah, about where that bin is, that's where it's going to bat it back, right?
Yeah.
But this will have to be all dead flat through here to put the tank and sit right there.
As I said to Pete, I said I can just rough it out, and then he said his fella can trim everything up to whatever they'll put a pad in the right height for whatever he wants the tank. It could be up, I don't know, it could be up near slab, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh man, that adds a nice little space, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Because where was it before? Was it about here?
Oh, well, you can see where the track's running around the edge.
Oh yeah, so the fence would have been here.
Yeah, it wasn't too much off, because there it was coming down behind here.
Yes.
So yeah, but it just opens it up.
Oh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Give Ross a hand with shifting this tank, so we can better decide what to do with the fences. So decided to hook this up to my cruiser. Hopefully it'll slide right along the grass. Could be a big fail here. It seems to be sliding along, but sliding to the side at the same time. So. It's going to the right. So we're just going to try and move this tree here and put it in this hole, get it out of the way. We try and allow enough space between these two trees just in case I have to put a concrete tank in the ground here to act as to supply water in case of the fire. There is a council requirement to provide 10,000 litres per cabin. So I'm thinking putting a 22,500 concrete tank in the ground here, which will provide water for cabin number 5 over here and this cabin number 1. No, cabin number 3. Perfect.
Let's go forward a little bit more, right?
Yeah. Yep. Not a bad transplant. It's even straight, Ross.
Yeah, probably a fraction low, but we'll go with that.
We're not going to bother.
I don't think it's that low, Doug. So
No, I think it'll be right.
I think it's got to go a little bit this side, Nicole.
Sorry?
A little bit this way, maybe.
It look right, Clive?
Yeah, it is. It is pretty right, Ross. So we decided to, I decided to take all this black soil away at Ross's, clearing away from the back of cabin 3. I'm going to take it up to where we live and put it out the front there. There's a section there. We basically removed 2 ponds, P-O-N-D-S, ponds that were there when we bought the place, and we filled them in. And I remember I bought the posse at that time, so that's where I learned to operate. I just spent all my time filling these ponds in. But there's some clayey parts that I just can't get grass to grow. So I'm going to pile it here for a month or so, wait for all the grasses in it to die, and then I'll bring the posse up and spread it around on top of that clay section and just top dress it and throw some seed in it for spring. So hopefully I'll get some grass growing there. But for the moment, I'm just going to drive to the bottom of the hill here, dump it off where it's flat and safe to do so with the tip truck, and then I'll fix it up in a couple of months' time. So there's one patch there, it's really clay, a lot of clay. And the other patch is just over here. I'm going to try and dump it on this, but I'm just conscious of the ground being a bit soft. I don't want to put it where the water will wash it. If we get another downpour where the water will wash it away. I think it's about okay here. I'll try that.
The next day, James and Ross get back to concreting the posts of the retaining wall on cabin 1.
Yep, okay.
So, for the sake of the viewers, you're making that exactly what,
Yeah,
600
so
down from the
three sleepers
right-hand side?
Three sleepers this side, which
Three
is
sleepers
600,
outside.
and 4 sleepers this side because we're going down the slope.
Yeah.
So yeah, 600, 800.
And that pad has to be exactly a multiple of the sleeper.
Yeah,
Height.
yeah.
So
200
600,
sleepers.
800.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's it.
Otherwise you never get it right.
Yeah.
Well, look who decided to join us.
Now I'm keeping my distance because I've got a bit of a throat and a bit of a cold, so I'm just keeping my distance from her. And yeah, I don't want to.
Why didn't you
Oh,
tell me that before you gave me a kiss this morning?
yeah, well,
You know we're going there this
I
afternoon.
got to share it with someone. Yeah.
My normal morning. Hello, James. Big kiss. Hey, Ross. Oh,
Yeah. Extra love.
extra love. Hey, Oscar, you decided to join me, eh? So on the end, we done these 45 posts, welded specifically as a 45, so I only used 2 Cs. So Ross just put that C in for that line. This C here will come back on a 45 this way. So we'll be able to retain, we don't know yet, until we batter this back. You won't know whether we need 1 post or 2 back here. Good, yeah?
That's us. Yep. Right.
That's 6 sleepers on that side?
Nah, meter. So we got
Plenty
5.
meter.
Yeah.
So a couple of days ago we got these three posts in. Well, there's 2 there that makes a post, and we just got to put these 3 here in today. Made a good start on that. That other C post off to go beside it to make the 45 to come back this way. Getting there. So I borrowed this jib off a mate, so I don't know if you can quite see it from here, but you will see it later on. It just goes on the front of the forks and the hook out the front, which enables us to put a sling around the sleeper and to lift that into place. I think I'll do it more easily than just putting a sling around the tips of the forks. Well, so I've been told, and I can see how that would work. So we're going to make a start on this, putting these in between the posts that were poured last week and the first ones that Ross and I poured earlier this week.
Yeah, keep going.
Not going to touch the wall there?
No, you're over a foot away. Now just hang on.
This one's jammed, yeah. Back.
Yep, you're all good.
I bought these sleepers for $10 each. I had no purpose for them, but I needed some for the compost bins, which you would have seen in an earlier episode. And it was going to cost me, I can't remember how much, like $500 to get a truckload up here. But it wasn't a full truckload, so they had more of these. I just grabbed them as I could and filled the truck. It cost me the same amount to get them here. Thinking I'd use them someday, and look at this, coming into really good use. So Ross likes to put these in here because it keeps this nice and flush on the outside. The builder thinks the concrete will push it over, but we don't want to chance it.
Down you go.
Oh, look at that.
Ah, yeah.
We had to bring the last post in about 400 mils to allow room for a storm water pipe to come down on the end there, which will then head to the water tank. So we had to cut these sleepers the right length because they certainly just don't make it in that random length.
Yep, down we go.
Just a showdown. You gonna move, mate? Am I on your way? Am I on your way? Hey? Am I on your way? Sorry, buddy. One of us have to give in. Oh, jeez. Well, that looks pretty good. We did all the long ones. We lifted the short ones in by hand, and we can't do these here because the scaffold's in the way. So, but at least on Wednesday, our plumber's coming, and he's going to put these downpipes in. So once that downpipe's in, we can probably move that scaffold and get the last 4, or is it 5 sleepers in. So we had to make sure the faces of these ones were without chips, because you will see these, unlike the ones that are up against the building. You're going to see these, although we might put a garden here or something. Done. One cabin down. We moving on to cabin 2. Start the sleepers. Got to dig it down to the original ground here. Well, we're nearly there. We got 4 more here, and there's supposed to be 3 more behind those tiles there that were delivered late, very late in the dark on Friday night. So I don't think we can reach in and get those, but I might lift the sleepers over here and see if we can actually physically manhandle them. I might get one of the builders up here with me to lift them in place. We're almost there. It's getting late in the day, but I really need to get this done because I've got meetings for my other businesses tomorrow morning, and I can't help Ross. So I just want to get done. Well, this looks really good. I'm very happy with how it all turned out. We managed to lift those sleepers there in by hand, as we talked about, and it's just one more sleeper to put in down the very end. Before I leave you, I want to say thank you for watching, and we'd really appreciate it if you like, share and subscribe today. It will help us out. And one more thing, I had some sad news to share with you. We lost Yogi about 3 weeks ago. Now when I say lost, I mean we found him passed away in the orchard, which was fitting because this is where he really liked to stroll around with all of us. It's not so surprising. He's 16 years old and he's been losing his sight and hearing very quickly. So in any case, I'm not sure what else to say. He is going to be missed. We're already missing him. He spent a lot of time by my feet, and he made a pretty smooth transition from a lap dog to a farm dog. So I'm going to round out this episode by leaving you with a few of our memories of Yogi. Rest in peace, Yogi.